Okay, here's one of the just classic pretty looking locks. It is a favorite by many. It's a blue belt 3345 33 let me start over. 334B45. Just rolls off the tongue. But decent bidding, smiling, happy to see me. So we'll see how this goes. I have not opened this one yet. I just like looking at it. So, it's been sitting, waiting for me. Now we'll give it a shot now. Got a 50 thousandths inch, top of the keyway, Z-bar. Let's give it a shot. I've heard that it prefers really light tension. Let's see what we find. I scratched my finger, cut my finger, two of them, thumb, index finger. Not really that pivotal, not important for picking. Actually, very important. I cut it on a square shank screwdriver, which sounds weird. It was a part of a multi-tool, sort of pocket toolkit thing. The edge of it was just cut so sharply that I didn't even feel like I noticed that my hand was covered in blood, and then was like, oh, I guess that's a razor's edge. So I will not be using those anymore. That's why I'm holding my pick a little bit odd. I think that last pin is just really high in pin 5. Hey, that was nice. I like that one. Yeah, it's a really nice, like, subtle sorts of counter rotation, but really teaches you to go light. I agree with that recommendation. Yeah, I guess I didn't realize that. Yeah, it's an unsprung core here. Let me see. Yeah, that, didn't notice that at first. So yeah, light tension. I mean, that core is not going to really provide much resistance there. So I guess I'll get to the gutting. Take a look at those real pretty spools in there. Yeah, this was the first time I picked this, and I agree. It is really nice. I think people rave about it a lot. Rave worthy? I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's a nice. I could see this being like really a comfortable, comfort lock. It might be a good one to come back to if I am just kind of going too hard with another lock. If I need to reset, be a little more gentle. This is probably a good one to remind me of that. So certainly one I'll be picking again. I'll probably try picking it in hand next. Just sort of the nice thing about a padlock, it fits really well. Yeah, it seemed like early on in my career, a lock picking career, that is, the hobby was a lot more mobile. I could take it in the car, and as I was riding, just pick in the passenger seat or something. And then all of a sudden, I think with Purple Belt, I started on a Medico, and there's no way you can pick a Medico in hand like that. Somebody probably can, but I am not that dexterous. So it was at that moment that the sport really became more stationary. These are all spools in here. There are all these tall spools too. So if you're picking it and nothing's feeling like it's binding, just make sure that you're, as you're pushing up on the jiggle test, I mean, it's going to bind probably at the top of the spool here. And so if you're pushing it, you might not feel the counter rotation until you get it all the way up to that lip, and then give it another nudge, and then that's probably when you'll feel the little turn back on the core. So I guess, yeah, just make sure you're testing all the way up to the top of that range of motion. And that is it. There's nothing crazy on the core. No counter milling or anything. It's just a nice clean cut lock. So that is it. I'll get you a little close up. But yeah, I do recommend it. It is on the pricier side if you're going to buy it new or used, really, especially here in the U.S. affordable if you're in Australia, but definitely would suggest trying to pick one. If you can borrow one, that's great, but it's a nice one. All right. Have a good one.